about the 7 heads and 10 horns.
Yeah.
I think they used to say, you know, like exactly which countries the 10 horns represent. Whereas they're now saying that it's just in general, it's talking about the government. I'm sure that's right, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what was the one that was pictured for the United Nations? One.
It was an image of the wild beast, it said.
Yeah.
So you had the wild beast, and then you had the image of the wild beast, which was represented, and it was to do with the Anglo-American world power as well. That's what it came out of.
So would you have anything to do with the nations at all?
No. It says it's just part of the political setup, and there's three in Revelation. There's three parts of Satan's world system, and that is the governments, the false religion, talked about the Babylon the Great. You probably remember that.
Yeah.
And then you've got what it calls the merchants of the earth, which is the economic system the way it is. It's all controlled by these things.
Right.
But look, when you look at the ordinary person, it's all they get controlled really by these three fundamental parts of
So
Satan's
United
system.
Nations you would have nothing to do with them?
No.
Is that not like trying to keep peace in the world? Not be part of that?
Does it work?
No, it doesn't work.
Yeah. It's not working, you see. It's ineffective. And all the religions apart from us basically had a big meeting and they all prayed for the United Nations. I'm talking about 25 years ago. The Pope and everybody, all these ones, prayed for the United Nations to be successful, and they said the United Nations represented God's kingdom on the earth. But we don't believe that. No. It says God's kingdom. Jesus said, when Pontius Pilate said, "Are you a king?" He said, "Yes, but..." He said, "My kingdom is no part of this world."
That's right, I remember that.
Remember that? So the kingdom has nothing to do with the world system of things.
So one of you lot sort of joined the United Nations, just as to keep peace, something, would it be right or wrong?
Well, we feel it's like an imitation. It's not a real. It's a political setup.
Right. So would you have anything to do with that at all? Would you? No.
Why did you ask that? Are you someone?
Have a look. I've got something for you. Have a read of it.
Just from this from the.
Yeah. It's interesting, isn't it? Keep that.
Department of Public Information, who's that?
Yeah, that's from the United Nations.
Yeah.
Directly.
So what do you believe then?
I believe that witnesses have got the wrong viewpoint, particularly on that sort of thing. That's just one out of hundreds.
So you sort of
you've just said to us, that you wouldn't have anything to do with the United Nations, and yet it was the Guardian newspaper in Britain that actually exposed the witnesses in 2001, that they actually had signed up to be part of the United Nations, and also that they would go by their decrees, follow them, give talks at the United Nations, and they did that for 10 years till they got found out. There's a letter. You can go and check it onto the internet and look on the United Nations site, right, and you'll find that letter sitting there. That's where I got it from.
Right. Yeah.
And the reason I say that is that because obviously I wouldn't want you to be hoodwinked, or how would you put it, swayed into thinking that what you get told is 100% true, because it's not.
No.
Right? And the reason I say that now is that I was a missionary, elder, ministerial servant as a Jehovah's Witness for 50 years until I found that out. So you do what you want to think.
It doesn't make any difference to me whatsoever.
Well, everyone's different.
So you can't always believe, like newspapers, isn't it?
No, well that's true, because that's an official letter. Yeah, that's an official letter.
Well, people can create these things and do things under the people's names.
Right. So
what do you believe the truth is then? Because you
What do you believe
tell us what you. Because we've got Jehovah's Spirit to help us.
Yeah. Well, that's what I thought as a missionary in Spain.
So are you preaching in what you believe?
So what I believe is just being a Christian and following what Jesus says.
Jesus
the purpose
said
is to be. Well, where does it say to preach?
He said go therefore and make disciples.
Because I'm preaching to you at the minute and you're preaching to me, so we're all talking about it.
Yeah, but you're not going out, you're just coming to us, but you're not going out trying to spread the word.
From door to door.
It does. Acts 20 verse 20.
What does it say?
Apostle Paul did not give up preaching from door to door.
Yeah.
He preached everywhere.
Check it when you get home.
Jesus.
And it doesn't say go from door to door, but he did say to go and spread the word. Yeah. And that's what I'm doing as well.
But who, just to us or to other people?
Other people, everyone I talk to.
So
everyone. I've probably got about quite a couple of thousand followers that I
So
listen
they're all
to.
following you?
Not follow me, follow Jesus. It's all
What do you
what
do to
Jesus
follow
says.
Jesus?
So what's the
What kind
future
of
then?
thing?
Yeah.
Well, the future is what He tells us. That
What's that then?
have you read the book of Enoch?
Enoch.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
it's not in the registered Bible canon.
yeah. But that's what that hierarchy says it isn't. That's one that
Honestly,
tells you what the future.
You're wasting
can
your time
bring.
here because
Yeah.
I've experienced things in my life. When I
Yeah.
put my life right and I work and everything just fit into place, you're wasting your time here. Honestly,
Yeah.
absolutely. No matter what you say,
We're happy.
Well, I
what
know
you
that. I
do,
don't expect you to change it. What I'm trying to
doesn't
get
make
through to
any
you,
difference
right?
to me
What I'm
whatsoever.
I know that. What I'm
Nothing.
trying to get through to today is
You
why
take that
would
back,
you be?
actually, I don't want it.
At least
I
you
don't
know it's
wanna-
there. Why would an organisation that tells its people, its millions of people,
Yeah, but
that
you're
United
saying
Nations
that.
is
You're
from the
already
Satan?
saying
You're
that.
saying that.
Oh, so you don't believe that?
No.
No. I don't believe it might be a letter that's written in, but I don't believe
Right.
it's
Anyone could just
That's
print
fine.
that off.
Yeah,
Fine.
you could do. It's like I've printed it off, right?
Yeah.
But what I'm saying to you now, right, is I don't like to see people like yourself that are good
Well,
people,
don't worry about us because
like
we're fine.
twisted or
I'll tell
manipulated
you
by
what,
an
then,
organisation.
all these people are following you. If there was a war tomorrow,
No,
would
they
you-
don't follow me. They follow what
well,
Jesus says.
Okay then, so
They
there's
have
a
the same
war.
ideas as me.
I tell you what, if there was a war tomorrow, what
Yeah.
would you do? Would you go and fight in a war?
I wouldn't fight in the war, no.
So what would you do then? Just go around telling you all your people who are with
Yeah.
you, or not following
Right.
you, but which religion would not fight in a war?
Right. Well, would you fight in a war?
No,
Right. So,
absolutely not.
what would happen if you joined the army
I wouldn't join
tomorrow?
the army.
What happened if you joined it? Would
I
the
wouldn't.
witnesses say you're not allowed to do that?
I wouldn't join the army. I wouldn't go near an army.
Right. Okay. I'll tell you another thing to look at. Bulgaria. The Bulgarian brothers are allowed to join the army.
You don't mind, but
No.
I'd rather not talk anymore. If that's all right.
I think it's a load of
Because
rubbish.
I'm quite happy.
No, it's true.
I
To
don't,
me
you
it's-
don't mind. I'm just,
No, it's
Absolutely
just
true.
drivel.
Well, I can
It's
prove
drivel.
that to you as well.
I'll tell you what I do.
In Bulgaria, you can take blood transfusions and you can join the army.
Rubbish. Absolutely.
That is
rubbish.
absolutely 100% on my life.
I don't care.
Absolutely
Well, they're not-
100% true.
Well, anybody who would do that then isn't obeying the Bible, so
No,
they
but
can't
the
be.
Watcher Society has told them they can do it.
No,
Oh yes, they
rubbish.
have.
That is absolute, total.
It's there for you. jwfacts.com. Look on the internet and you'll get it all in writing
Matt, come on.
officially.
You're all apostate sites.
Well,
You're an apostate.
I am an apostate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what religion were you brought up in as a kid?
Church of England.
Right. So
Yeah.
then you change your ideas.
Do you know
right?
what made me a Jehovah's Witness?
Yeah.
It was the fact that I studied about the wars,
Right, yeah.
And that was the only religion that didn't fight in wars.
Yeah.
I read all about the Nazis.
I know the religious
I know
wars,
you're
yeah.
recording this, by the way.
Yeah. I am.
Yeah, so you realise if you pass that on anybody else, you're breaking the laws on privacy. You realise that, don't
yeah,
you?
Yeah. Right. So go on.
So can you switch that off?
Carry on.
Can you switch that off?
Well, just carry on giving the answer to what I've just asked you.
Okay then, I'll tell you what. I used to study a lot about the wars, right?
But the question is,
And
though, what is
question-
apostasy?
No, I'm asking.
Do you know what it is?
I'm telling you why I became a Jehovah's
Yeah,
Witness.
the same reason as I did, yes, of course.
You know,
Yeah, because there was all other religions you couldn't trust them, and they seemed to be
I don't
quite
trust
happy.
you. Why are you
fine.
recording me?
That's fine.
I don't
It's
trust
there.
you.
That's fine.
You're
It's
just
there.
using that for your own ends.
Oh, I'm not using it for your
I
ends.
want you to
Go on.
delete that. I'll tell you what, you're a witness.
So-
If that
That's fine. My name's
I
Keith
will-
McAllister, so you know who I am, right? Yeah.
Right.
Like a big card in case you need some.
Yeah.
Apostasy, do you know what apostasy is? It's someone who changes his religion of birth. Look in the Oxford Dictionary, which means that you're an apostate as well. It also means
Who
Jesus is
says
an apostate.
that changes the religion? Apostasy is
Look, get a
turning
dictionary.
against the religion.
Yeah, that's right, your religion of birth. If you were brought up in Church of England, you're now a Jehovah's Witness, you're an apostate. Jesus was brought up with the Pharisees, yeah? He changed because he went against the Pharisees, he was an apostate.
That's
all it is.
one meaning. That's a literally.
No, that-
well, that's one meaning.
Go and get an Oxford Dictionary and read it. So you're apostate, I'm an apostate, we're all
It's all
apostates.
load of rubbish. I can only go by
I can only
what
tell you what
I
I've said.
feel and what that's for me in my life.
Well, I'm doing this a favour to
You
you,
know.
alright? Well,
When-
look it
when you-
up, do a little bit of research, that's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to change ideas, just do a little research of what I've said.
If you don't
on
think
2
I've
points.
experienced this before, I started dealing with a person who was apostate and he was getting all sorts of dodgy things.
I would say, just check it. Alright, nice to see you. Have a good day.